Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? JT here. Wow. Um, so I'm going to talk about something, and you can click away if you don't want to hear me yap about K-pop Demon Hunters. I think this movie's okay. I think it's okay. Now, before you go, well, you're wrong and you suck, and before you do that, internet, I think the animation's amazing. Some of the best animation ever. The songs are by themselves pretty good. The voice acting, the English dub, amazing. The facial expressions on the animation, amazing. The action sequences, amazing. They're just so cool, That's really great. But the story, I go here to watch a movie for, story, I'm more about story than spectacle. If you can make me feel something, you've done your job, movie. This movie didn't really make me feel anything besides, that's funny. That's a little sad. But I didn't really connect with any character. I connected a little with the main character, Rooney. But, sorry if I'm butchering the names. I watched the movie in a month. The reason why is I wanted to give myself time to fully flesh out my thoughts. Maybe I should have rewatched the movie before I would doing this. Too late. But I think she's an okay protagonist. I think if we spent more time in this movie, I think that's one of the things is this movie's kind of short. It's an hour and 40 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's that 40 something minutes, but it's under 2 hours, and I feel like an extra 2 hours and 2 hour and 5 minutes maybe to spend more time with some of these characters to really understand, okay, what is her mindset on a lot of these things, you know what I mean, as in not just a verse in a song, but a whole song. This kind of jumps into my next big complaint. It's not a musical. It's not. The people are like, oh, it's a musical. It's not. It's not. It's not a musical. It is a movie that has songs. That is what it is. It is Sing. It is Trolls. That's what this movie is. And I'm not saying this movie is that level story-wise. I'm just saying musical. If you're calling this a musical, that's kind of the category I would say it is. It's a movie that has songs, not a musical. Not a movie musical. It's a movie that has songs. Because, tell me this. Does any of the songs introduce the world? Is there the opening song? Does it tell us about this world? Does it? Was it? I don't know. Is there an I Want song? Or something like that where a character is yearning for something? Is there a villain song? Is there a big show-stopping number where, it's all of our side characters, probably, and they're doing this great thing? Is that in there? Is that? Yeah, no. And is there a big song where they conclude everything? No. There's not. And is there a villain song? Is there? Is there a villain song? No, there's not. This is not a musical. This is a movie that has songs, not a musical. And I think that's kind of something that people mix up with. It's they think, oh, this is a musical. No, Aladdin's a musical. This is not. And look, we all have our own definition of musical. That's my opinion. I think a musical is a musical. What? A movie, in order for something to be considered a musical, in my opinion, it has to have 5 basic type of songs. An I Want song, an opening song that introduces to the world, a villain song, and a show-stopping number, and some sort of conclusion song. In my opinion, that's what I would consider a musical. Yeah, this movie has none of those. And that kind of hurts it more, because what it comes down to is the songs kind of take time and away from, oh, we could be exploring these characters, to we'll shorten all that into a verse. And that kind of creates, for me personally, just oh, okay. This is a great song, but you could be doing so much more, with this. You realize that you could be exploring how these characters think and feel and truly show it beyond like a music video. And then Soda Pop. I wanted to talk about, look, all of you who say Soda Pop's a villain song, it's not. It's a K-pop song. All of these are K-pop songs. None of these are villain. None of them are musical songs. They're all K-pop songs. And maybe that's what's wrong with me. I'm thinking of this movie like as a non-musical. This is not a musical. This is a movie that has K-pop songs. And I've never listened to K-pop. I am not interested in any of that music. BTS, no. It's not that it despises, it's just, I've kind of found it, I've never found interest in it. I've listened to a bit of it, but, like, never found interest in it. It's, like, not for me, personally, just because it's, like, I find it, That's how I feel about it, because it's, like, I'm indifferent. And this movie is that. That's what it is. And, like, to people like me, it's like, okay, it's pretty. But calling it a musical, I think, is an overstatement. And, like, kind of saying it's not a musical. Now, another reason I find it mid is, I mean, back to what I was saying about musicals. If you're calling it a musical, I mean, the music doesn't tell any of the story besides, hey, this character shows up. Hey, this is a verse about our character's thoughts and feelings. And, you know, take this with a bit of grain of salt. I've watched the movie in a month. I'm a bit fuzzy, but from what I remember, I think this movie, it could have been better. It could have been. Now, and let me talk about the other reason I think this movie's too popular. This movie is going to win something, or at least get nominated for an Oscar. And if it wins, it's going to win something. I promise you that. It will win something. But I don't think it should. It's not an Oscar movie. It is not. Like, look, I'm not some Martin Scorsese, like, oh, this is what movies are like. I love comic book movies. I think those should be nominated at the Oscars. I love animated movies. There are so many movies that I love that never get nominated. I love musicals movies. Like, there are a lot of good musical movies. I love indie movies. There are so many good, great, like, musical, like, not just movies out there that I adore that never get nominated for the Oscars for one reason only. Pop culture. No Marvel movie has ever been nominated for an Oscar. Or, no Marvel movie has ever won an Oscar, I should say. No DC movie, obviously, has never won an Oscar. Like, the problem with the Oscars, this is going to be a tangent, I'm going to try to keep this short, is that they don't like pop culture. A lot of the good judges, like, when you go to, are kind of Martin Scorsese, it's like, oh, that's the best. And because I honestly think, true fact, I think if the Minecraft movie wins something, that will be atrocious. Like, that will be atrocious. I think all the comic book movies, the live-action comic book movies that came out this year are better than K-pop. Even Captain America, Brave New World, I think that is better than K-pop Demon Hunters. Because, and like, there are different reasons, obviously, my bias, but that's how I feel. And it kind of, it would annoy me if it would win something on the Oscars, but I hope this video made any sense to you guys, and I hope I could find a way to, like, give my thoughts to you guys in a clear way. I went on a tangent towards the end. See you guys later. JT out.